Mail call.
Yeah.
Look what the stagecoach just brought in.
Bills?
Well, some things never change. But on the other hand, there is a lovely letter here from Brenda McGillis asking how we're doing.
Oh. See, weren't we talking about having them out here for a visit?
Yeah, sure were. I still think it's a good idea. I know Kevin would love to meet them.
Oh, and Tyler. I think the two of them really hit it off.
I think it would also give us a very nice opportunity to thank them for all their help. You know, when I was in the hospital, Brenda was much more than just a nurse to me. She took care of me more like a friend than anything.
Oh, and Howard went way out of his way to help a stranger. I mean, I came on pretty strong with him when I came out of my amnesia. I like a chance to make up for it.
Good. I will extend the invitation. Hopefully, they'll take us up on it. What were you so engrossed in?
Oh, the lead story in today's banner.
Vasquez found dead. Mystery surrounds apparent suicide of man suspected in attempt on Steve Holden's life. It's a horrible end to a very sad story. But thank God he's not around to threaten you anymore. I really don't think that I could go through that again.
Poor Asa. He'll sleep easier when he reads that.
Because of Bo.
Yeah, well, you know, Paul was convinced that Bo was the next target on George's list.
I know.
Vicky, can I talk to you?
Honey, what's the matter?
I couldn't sleep all night. I was up all night thinking about this situation with Gord. But I could only come up with one solution. And that's to leave Landview.
Great. Thank you.
Morning, Bo.
Morning,
Hello,
Paul.
Bo.
Hi, Larry.
All right.
Hey, Paul, have you seen the front page of the paper? Guess we won't have Vasquez in our hair anymore, huh?
Yes, I saw it. I figured he would take the coward's way out.
Larry, what brings you here? Is something wrong? Now, Asa, you still feeling the effects of that drug?
No. I had the good doctor give me a checkup. Seems that I am good as new.
I didn't say that, Asa. I said you're improving. You're not fully recovered yet.
But I'm ready to go back to work, right?
Well, I'd prefer you didn't, but if you decided upon it, fine. I have no problem with it.
Hell, I'm gonna get my feet wet. I might as well plunge right in.
Well, you know, Asa, I think Larry may be right. Maybe you should just start off a little bit at a time to begin with.
No. I've been away too long. Power brokers are going to forget who's in charge of Buchanan Enterprises. And I'm going to remind them that I'm back. Oh, by the way, I revoked your power of attorney I gave you. And I put myself back in my rightful place as head of the company. Agreed?
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. You know, you're in no condition to come barreling back into the work.
Are you telling me that I can't run my own company as I see fit?
No. But obviously, you've forgotten the effects that drug had on you. Your confusion, your loss of memory.
Doc here says I am fit as a fiddle.
I said you could go back to work, Asa. I still have to warn you about the effects of the Dannerite. It could flare up again. That's why you have to take it easy.
Don't sidestep the issue, Larry. Can I or can I not take over the reins of my own company?
All right, I think it would be the best thing in the world for you to feel productive about yourself if that's what you want.
There you are. Discussion ended.
Now, this is nuts.
I said discussion closed. Now, I'm getting back in the saddle full time, Bo. I want a complete rundown of what I missed and be brought up to date. Tomorrow morning, facts, figures, statements, productivity reports on all divisions.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get back to the hospital.
I'll walk you to the door. I want to call Max, tell him my jet's going to pick him up. Vicky said that Steve is flying up. He might as well travel first class.
You got a problem or something?
Sounds to me like you're the one with the problem.
You know, you're always belly aching about how you're so overworked all the time. I thought for sure you would be happy knowing that Asa was feeling a little bit better. He's ready to get back in saddle.
Well, I think you ought to keep your nose out of something that doesn't concern you.
Asa's welfare does concern me. You know, you're always talking about family. But when a leader of this family, the man that the family revolves around, it gets sick, it's like you don't even care if he up and dies.
Now, you're way out of line now, Cord.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Before you start lecturing me about family, why don't you just take a look at what your family has done?
So, after pacing the floor all night, I decided that, well, the best thing for me to do for me and my son is for us to leave town for a little while.
Honey, I know you're hurting. Because I know what it feels like to lose someone that you love. And I know that horrible emptiness of facing it all alone. But I really do think that you've got to give Cord time to get his feelings sorted out.
Which is how long am I supposed to wait before he comes to his senses?
I don't know. If you truly love him, you'll wait as long as it takes.
Oh, I do love him. But I'm not going to sit in front of the fire like a little puppy dog waiting for his master to come home. No, that's not fair, and it's degrading.
Tina, I know you want to feel needed and wanted. But you have to remember you have a family here. And we need you. We love you. The children need you and love you. I love you.
And I'll admit I missed you all those months.
Really?
Crossed my heart, hope to die.
Well, that means a lot to me.
You mean a lot to a lot of people, especially Gabrielle, for instance. I'm sure your support made a huge difference, and now that they're coming back to Landview...
Well, she's coming back? Well, what about Steve?
Oh, you didn't know. Max called. They're having Steve transferred to Landview Hospital, so Gabrielle's going to need you more than ever.
I'll get it.
Vicki, I know what you're saying makes a lot of sense. But I've already made up my mind. It's just too painful for me to be here right now.
Why?
Because everybody here has got somebody except for me. I mean, you have Clint. Mary Lynn has Wade. I don't know. I feel like love is in the air, and I've just been grounded.
Tina, listen to me for a minute now.
No, it's too late. I've already made up my mind. It's too painful to be here. I just got to get out of here for a little while. Excuse me.
I beg your pardon, madam. Sir, this was just delivered by messenger.
Thank you, Harry.
What's that?
It's an invitation from Renee for a pre-wedding surprise party for Mary Lynn and Wade tonight. Who's on the phone?
It's Bo. Seems there's trouble over at Ace's.
What is it?
Asa wants to go back to work, and I guess he's being his old bull-headed self and really pawing up the ground.
Well, do you think maybe you should go over there and see what you can do?
That's what I was thinking, honey. Last thing we need is for Asa to get himself all worked up and have another heart attack.
Lord Henry?
Come in, Robert. Can I get you a drop of brandy?
Oh, no, thanks. I just came by to say goodbye.
Oh? Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going back to Landview. Didn't Joanna tell you?
We talked.
Then I guess she told you that we've squared things away between the two of us. It was quite painful for her. But she came to realize that a marriage between two people that don't share the same feelings of love would be foolish, to say the least.
Really?
So I want to thank you for your understanding and for letting me work things out with Joanna.
Curious. My daughter never mentioned anything about having settled this matter to her satisfaction.
But she told me that...
Oh, I'm afraid you misunderstood. Joanna has no intention of releasing you from your obligation. Neither do I.
Thank you so much for letting me see this.
Did you work things out with Rob?
Not exactly. At least not yet. But I'm confident that with your help, everything will wind up just ducky for all concerned.
What sort of help?
I need some more information.
I've already given you all the information I have on Rob Cornell.
Yes, I know, but now I want you to tell me everything you know about Cassie Callison.
get you. I'm talking about your daughter's happiness, and you're talking about obligations.
A man is as good as his word. You promised to marry Joanna, and I shall see to it that you do.
Why? It doesn't make sense. You say you want to see your daughter happy.
Oh, yes. Her well-being is my primary concern.
Then why are you so willing to shackle her with a loveless marriage?
My dear boy, you know, you've been influenced by the notions of romance that simply pour out at one wherever one goes in America. You know, from the movies and cheap novels and television. See, we Laytons have always looked on marriage quite differently. It's a bonding, you see, of family, name, and fortune. Love is secondary.
Look, I might idealize love a little, but it's a hell of a lot better than reducing it to nothing more than the cold workings of a business lunch.
You see, that's why I like you, Robert, and I do like you. We have such stimulating talks.
Well, the stimulating talks are over, Lord Henry. My father is dead. There is no more threat. So I don't need you anymore.
You're wrong, Robert. You need me more than ever. Your father's death was proof that his enemies are very serious indeed. You are alive today, thanks only to my continuing protection.
Oh, I guess that makes you man of the year. A friend to those who need him, and a loving father to boot. Well, if you were such a nice guy, you would give me my freedom to let me marry the woman that I love. And while you're at it, you can help Joanna find someone who can return her the love that she needs and she desires.
Oh, my. We're quite the Lord Byron, aren't we? Well, listen to me, young man. I am not moved by words of love. I am a businessman. Your father made a deal with me, and I intend to see that it is kept.
When my father turned state's evidence, he didn't finger you. Isn't that repayment enough?
Perhaps, if only your father and I were involved. But where would that leave Joanna?
Free to marry the right man.
In her mind, you are that man. Now listen to me. Your promise to marry Joanna kept her going while you were away. I will not have you come back to sink her hopes into the ground.
Lord Henry, I swear to you...
have not finished! You keep forgetting what I am offering you. A pleasant life, married to a member of the British aristocracy. Now, it might not be filled with romantic moonlight swims and endless nights of passion you claim you have with the Carrison woman. But eventually, all that withers. And then what?
Is that a rhetorical question?
I am offering you safety. If you marry Cassie, both of you, for the rest of your lives, will be watching over your shoulders. Is that the kind of future you want for the woman you love?
Damn it. Don't you twist this around.
I merely speak the facts.
Well, get this fact through your head. I changed my mind. I'm fond of Joanna, but I love Cassie.
That's all well and good. But I don't think Alex's enemies changed their minds. They're well aware of my bargain with your father. Even if I were willing to go along with your flights of fancy, I doubt your enemies would.
All right, tell me something. If you are so powerful, why don't you just change things? Why don't you just wipe out my debt to you and give Joanna a chance to find a man who can return her love?
I can only guarantee your safety as Joanna's husband. If you are on your own, it will be open season again on the Coronels.
Then that's a risk I'll just have to take.
Are you willing to extend that risk to Miss Callison? Well, I've given you quite a bit to mull over, and I suggest you take some time to come to the proper conclusion. Trust me. We shall talk again. You can show yourself out, can't you? And Robert, choose wisely. Your life and Miss Carrison's might very well depend on it.
What's Cassie really like? What sort of woman is able to win my Robert's love not once, but twice?
Well, I don't think she ever lost Rob's love in the first place. I think when Rob came back into her life, it wasn't so much a rekindling as it was a continuation of what was already existing.
So what happened? Did she make the first move? Did he? And if so, did she respond?
Now, wait a minute here. Why are you so interested in this? I mean, what difference does it make?
All the difference in the world. Look, if I'm to regain Robert's love, then I need to know what sort of woman was able to take him away from me.
Well, I hope you're not disappointed, but Cassie's a very warm, sensitive person. And she has a great capacity to love.
Then whatever went wrong between her and Robert in the first place?
I guess they got married too young. Realized that they were growing apart and had different needs. I know that Cassie was pretty torn up over the divorce. I also know that it didn't destroy her willingness to love again.
To love you?
Yeah.
What was it like?
What was what like?
Your relationship with Cassie.
It was nice.
Then why did it end?
I guess a lack of trust. That's the main reason. I mean, Cassie just wasn't very honest about her own feelings. And I'm not the type of guy to open up easily, and she felt betrayed that I had kept some secrets, part of my life, from her. So she turned to someone else.
Robert?
Yeah.
I find it all very intriguing.
Why is that?
Well, it seems to me that, above all else, Cassie values honesty in a man. I find that rather interesting. Don't you?
You know, sometimes it's harder to talk sense into Asa Buchanan than it is to teach a pig how to sing.
So why don't you stop wasting your time and stop annoying the pig?
Clint, I'm serious.
So am I. Bo, you're taking the wrong approach. The one surefire way to get Asa to do something is to tell him that he can't do it.
What are you saying? That I should just go along with this nonsense about him wanting to come back to work?
He's a big boy. He's got a right to make his own decisions. If Larry says it's all right for Pa to get working, I say let Pa get working.
Well, I'm saying you don't know what you're talking about. You haven't even been around here for months. I have. I've seen what's happened to Asa. So don't come waltzing in here right now trying to tell me what's best for Asa. Sorry. Clint, I'm right on the edge, all right?
What the hell's gotten into you? And why are you so all-fired, hell-bent on keeping Asa away from the office?
Because I'm worried about him, Clint. You know, we almost lost him once. I just don't want to take the chance of doing that again.
So we keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't push himself too hard.
What if he doesn't listen to us?
We've handled him before, Bo. We'll handle him again. He's like a green broke coat. He just needs to be reminded every once in a while, that's all.
Okay, fine.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
Let's do it your way, then. But if something happens to him, don't say that I didn't warn you. Okay? You or Asa.
Aquafresh case history number 75.
No, I don't know much about fluoride, but I do know that I've never had a cavity in my whole life.
And here we have the pièce de resistance guaranteed to make any honeymoon a night to remember.
I don't know why I let you talk me into buying that.
Why?
Well, it's so
sexy,
out of character.
It is the perfect thing for your wedding night. It is. Although you won't have it on that long.
Can we change the subject?
Oh, am I embarrassing you?
Yeah, a little.
I'm sorry. Now, I just thought you were being modest back at the store, but you really didn't want to buy this, did you?
No, not really.
Why not? I mean, this is beautiful. This is the type of thing that makes your wedding night, well, it makes it special. It makes it different. Different than, well, you know, different.
Cassie, there's no reason to try and make it different. Wade and I haven't really made love yet. You see, the night Mom was killed, died, Dad walked in on us. And ever since then, I've tried. I just can't make myself go through with it. And I don't know what's wrong with me.
There is nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to wait.
I keep telling myself that over and over, but I think there's more to it. Cassie, I'm scared. What if I marry Wade and it doesn't make a difference?
Can I tell you something? Getting married makes all the difference in the world. That's how it was with me and Rob, and I was really scared at first, too.
You were?
Yes. I'm really glad I waited. Our wedding night was beautiful.
I want it to be beautiful. I love Wade. I don't want to disappoint him.
Well, then you won't. I guarantee you, I am right. Trust me. Now, let's figure out what you're going to wear on the second night of your honeymoon so we can keep these home fires burning.
Well, okay. You've been very helpful, Joan, and I appreciate the offer, but are you sure it won't be an imposition?
No, not at all. Like I said, I still care a great deal for Cassie. I want to make sure she doesn't get hurt.
She's a very lucky woman. Not many ex-lovers can remain friends.
Well, I just want to resolve this whole matter just as quickly as possible. Can you hold on a second?
Oh, it's all right. I have to leave anyway. I want to throw a few things together before we go.
Are you sure you're going to have enough time to get everything ready?
Absolutely. It'll just take me a few hours to get everything together.
Okay, great.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll be in touch.
Yeah. Come in.
Hello.
Hi.
So was that the client who came here to see?
Yeah, it was.
All your overseas clients look like that?
Like what?
Gorgeous, poised, dressed to kill?
But just the ones that are gorgeous, poised, and dressed to kill.
Well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have let you out of my sight.
Yeah. Are you jealous?
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I didn't expect you. I thought you had some kind of interview with
I did.
mysterious-
On the way there, I forgot the address. I think I left it here somewhere. It might be on the desk.
No, well, that is, let me look. How about this, huh?
That's it. St. Victor's Club. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Hey, you won't need it. You just be your normal, charming self, and you'll have a very enchanting evening, huh?
Right.
So.
As soon as I'm done, I'll call you, and we'll get together tonight, okay?
Yeah.
We wanted you to be the first to hear the good news.
Do I hear wedding bells?
Yes, you do. Or at least you will. Robert and I are announcing our engagement. We plan to get married in June.
Oh, this is wonderful news. I'm very happy for you, darling. And for you too, Robert. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. It's an honor, Lord Henry.
Well, I'd say this calls for a toast. You know, Robert, the day Joanna was born, I set aside my best bottle of champagne. Not to be opened until such a day as this. I took the liberty of having it brought up.
But, Daddy, how did you know we were going to announce our engagement?
Parents have a way of knowing when their children are going to take the next logical step in their life. Now then, here we are. So, here's to the future marriage of Robert and Joanna. May their lives be full and their happiness never ending.
Damn you! Damn you all!
So my wife says, huh?
Come on, receivables. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. Oh, fine. What the hell am I gonna tell Ace?
Oh?
Tina, don't come up behind me, all right? What do you want?
Look, I know Nigel said that you were real busy and you didn't want to be disturbed or anything, but Bo, this is so important.
Okay, this is important, too.
Bo, you're the only person I can talk to. Really, I feel so lost.
Well, you sure found your way in here?
Bo, look, you really are the only person I can talk to, the only one who can help me. You're the only one who understands me.
Tina, believe me, I don't have time for this.
Bo, you see, I think I may have to go back to Laguna Beach for a little while, but I'm not sure if I should do it or not, you know, because I'm afraid it's going to look like I'm just running away from my problems, which isn't what I'm doing at all. It's just that it hurts so much when I stay here, and I run into court all the time, and it hurts. Bo, what am I going to do?
First of all, don't start crying on these reports, all right? What is it you want? What do you want? You want my opinion? Leave town, okay? Go ahead. Take the baby with you. I'll even call Laguna Beach. I'll rent a house for you.
Well, what about Cord?
Let him miss you. Let him find out exactly what life's like without you in it.
He knows what life's like without me in it. In fact, I think he likes it. That's the whole problem. Oh, you know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid that if I leave town, he won't notice. In fact, I'm afraid nobody would notice. Bo, if I left town, would you notice?
Well, I notice what?
If I left town, would you miss me?
Would I miss you? Yeah, Tina, I would miss you. But don't let that stop you, okay? I want you to go ahead, and I want you to do what's best for you.
I have been thinking about what Tina said about wanting to leave town.
Honey, it's her decision to make, not yours.
Oh, I know that. Problem is that she is so impetuous. She reacts to everything emotionally. She never thinks about anything.
What are you going to do? That's Tina.
Yeah, well, someday that's going to get her into a lot of trouble.
Someday.
All right, okay. She's certainly had her share of problems in the past. I'm, quite frankly, a little concerned about her future. She depends on us for absolutely everything. I mean, what if we weren't here? What then?
Don't you think it's about time that Tina did some growing up and learned to fend for herself?
Yes, yes, I do. But at the same time, I think I'd rest a lot easier if I felt that she was a little bit better provided for than she is now.
Money is not going to solve Tina's problems.
No. But it could certainly lighten the burden of raising our grandson.
Yeah. You know, I've been thinking about reworking my will. Maybe the two of us should both jot down some ideas and take them over to her.
I think that's a good idea. I know I'll feel better if my will were to encompass Tina's needs a bit more than it does right now.
Then it is settled. We'll get to it as soon as possible.
Excuse me, Mr. Dennison to see you?
Oh, thank you, Heron. Tom, come in. How delightful to see you.
Vicky, I'm here to officially welcome Clint home. You were sorely missed, friend. It's nice to have you back and looking so good.
Well, thank you, Tom. It's good to be home. And thank you for taking care of the missus. She told me just how much you helped her out while I was gone.
Oh, you know I wouldn't let you down, don't you?
We heard that Mary Lynn and Wade are getting married.
Well, Vicky, I've come to realize that all I ever really wanted was Mary Lynn's happiness anyway. You ought to see her face when she talks about the wedding.
Isn't that nice? Are all the plans kind of settled? Because if they're not, I'd be very happy for her to have the wedding here at Landfair.
Well, it's very generous of you, Vicky, but I don't want you to go to all that trouble.
Oh, don't be silly. It's no trouble at all. After everything you've done for our family, it would be an honor.
Well, thank you. Mary Lynn will be absolutely thrilled.
Good. I'm going to double check with her, of course.
Well, it's settled then, all right? Oh, by the way, we're having a surprise party for the kids over at Stars tonight. You're welcome to come.
Well, we would love to.
Oh, we just have one problem, however. Renee and I have not figured out a way to get the kids there without tipping the fact that it's a surprise party.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't I talk to Mary Lynn and extend the invitation about having the wedding here, and I'll say that they should have dinner with us tonight at the Holden Towers, and we'll discuss plans further, and then we'll just slip them into the disco.
Might do it.
Right. And I'll just say that I have got a sudden urge to cut a rug with the bride-elect, huh?
Darling, we want to surprise them, not shock them.
I think we've come up with a perfect solution.
Rob!
What are you doing here in London?
Well, I had an interview. I'm trying to book someone for View on Lambview.
It must be with Prince Charles for Tom to spring for a trip.
Oh, well, quite frankly, I just came here to be with John Russell.
John Russell's here in London?
Yes, he had some mysterious reason for coming here. He wouldn't let anybody know where he was, so I found out where he was and came here to be with him.
Why did he come here?
Oh, I don't know. He said he had to see a client. As a matter of fact, I just saw her leaving his room when I was up there. He didn't even deign to introduce me.
Her? What did she look like?
Well, she was tall, dark-haired, dressed gorgeously, very British.
Joanna Layton. When did he get here?
The day before yesterday. Why?
Joanna must have known everything before she talked to me. That's why she was so anxious to talk to me. John tipped her off. It has to be him. He's the only one vindictive enough to want to ruin my life.
Wait. Calm down. Tell me what this is all about.
Where is he staying?
At the Prince Albert Hotel.
Thanks.
No, wait a minute. What are you going to do?
I'm going to give him 5 good reasons to stop meddling in my business.
Oh, wait for me.
So what have you been up to all day?
I've been out making all the travel arrangements.
I see.
Well, I spoke to Bo, and he thinks it's a good idea. In fact, he's helping me find a place to stay.
Where are you going to go?
Back to Laguna Beach, I guess.
Tina, honey, I don't think you need to go to Laguna Beach. You need to stay here and be with your family.
That's right. If there's one thing I've learned in all these months, it's that nothing is more important than family.
Look, I appreciate your concern and your feelings. I really do. But I really think the best thing for me to do is just go away for a little while, and I'm going to take the baby with me.
Like hell you are.
What are you doing here?
Well, I came by to see my son, and now I hear this nonsense about you leaving town with him?
Honey, I think they should discuss this privately.
I'm right behind you, sweetheart.
Look, shouting is not going to do any good here. I've already made up my mind, and I'm going to leave town, and that's that.
Fine, Tina, you go. But you better get this idea out of your head about taking our son with you.
Well, he's my son, too, you know, and a child belongs with his mother.
Oh, Tina, come off it. The only reason you're doing this is so you can get back at me.
See, there you go again. You always think there's some big other motive. How can't I just go away for a few days for some peace and quiet without you thinking I'm trying to do it to get back at you?
All right, Tina, I'm not going to stand here and trade insults with you, but I am telling you, you are making one hell of a mistake here.
Well, Bo doesn't think so.
Oh.
In fact, he thinks it's a very good idea. And you know why he thinks that? Because he cares. He cared enough to listen to me, and because he knows what I'm going through.
Should have known that good old Uncle Bo was behind this whole thing. You know, he takes that paper with the article about my Uncle George, he just throws it in my face. And now he's helping you with this scheme of yours to try to get me back. You know what? Maybe I agree with him 100% on this one. Maybe you should go away for a while, Tina. In fact, you can stay away forever as much as I care about this thing. But I will be damned if you were going to take my son with you. I will take you to court and keep you from doing it if I have to.
You can't take my son away from me. He's mine, too. And that would just ruin this whole thing. I mean, I'd be so much lonelier without him than I ever would be just hanging out around here. Please. Please. Look, I've already lost you. Don't try to take away my baby, too.
Save me the dramatics, all right, Tina? If you are alone and lonely right now, it is your own damn fault. It is your fault that we're broken up right now, not mine.
You wouldn't even listen to me. You wouldn't give me a chance to explain. Look, everything got out of hand there, and before I knew it, then Sarah moved in on you.
Don't drag Sarah into this, Tina.
I don't have to. She put herself right in the middle of it.
All right, that's it. I'm not even going to listen to this.
Court, I've said I'm sorry. I am sorry. Look, I'm willing to forget Sarah. I'm forgetting this whole conversation. I'll forget leaving town if you just tell me that we can try. Just try and work this thing out.
Tina, it is over. All right? Now, if you need to leave town, then do it. Just leave our son here.
I have to do what I think is best for me and my son. And don't you dare come crying to me afterwards, because you know what? You're too late.
Excuse me. Have you seen Mr. Russell?
He's already checked out. What? Well, he couldn't have. But he has. That's why I'm getting the room ready for the next guest. Well, he wouldn't leave without telling me.
All right, go down to the front desk and check if he left a note.
You better have.
Leighton residence?
Yes, Jarvis. May I speak with Lady Joanna?
Well, I'm sorry, but she's not at home. May I ask who's calling?
This is Robert Cornell. Do you expect her in soon?
No, but I believe she's left on a trip. Her maid helped her pack earlier today.
Do you know where she went?
No, sir. But I was impressed by the obvious urgency of her journey. Shall I give her a message if she rings up?
No. Thanks.
Listen, I've taken up enough of your time with my problems.
Well, look, son, anytime you want to talk, you let us know. That's what family's for.
Yeah, well, with Tina trying to take my son out of town, I need all the family I can get right now.
Honey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you let me try and find her, and maybe I can talk some sense into her, huh? You and Clint, you can take a walk around the grounds or something, all right?
Oh, well, thanks, but I think I need to head over to the mansion. I want to check on Ace to see how he's doing. Then I've got that party for Mary Lynn and Wade to go to. I told Sarah I'd take her along. Maybe she can help get me in the partying spirit.
That's very nice. I'll see you there later.
Right.
Bye,
Okay,
honey.
bye-bye.
I'll walk you to the car.
Oh, wait a second, Clint. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about Bo.
What about him?
Well, he's been acting real strange lately. I mean, and it's like all he's concerned about is making money all the time. And you can't tell me that he's looking after Ace's needs and all this. And now he's helping Tina with this plot of hers to try to get me back and take my son out of town. I don't know. I've heard all these glowing reports about the man, and somehow it just doesn't fit.
You're right, Cord. He's changed. Maybe it was all those years in Europe. Maybe they had an effect on him, or maybe it was Dee Dee leaving him. But he sure seems a lot more, I don't know, driven than he ever was before.
Yeah, exactly my point. It's like he's after something. But what could he be after?
I don't know. You know, we kind of went at it today over Asa taking charge of his company.
I caught the tail end of that. Larry was just telling Asa that he was, ready to get back to work.
Yeah, well, I'll spare you the details, but, well, I don't know. I think we might just have to trust Bo's judgment in this. I mean, he's been around Asa a lot more than I have lately. He probably knows what's best for him.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right about that. Listen, since you're back and everything, would you mind keeping a little extra watch on Asa for me? Because I'm real worried about him.
So am I. You know, I think maybe both of us will sleep easier if I get a little more involved in family matters around here.
I think so, too. Thanks, Paul.
All right, Pa. Got the summaries you asked for. Worked all day on them so that I didn't have to keep you waiting.
Well, thank you, son. Why the sudden change of attitude?
I don't know. What can I tell you? Not only did I inherit your good looks, I also inherited a hefty dose of that stubbornness. But neither one of those things are getting in the way of me making a right decision.
Is all this flattery leading to bad news?
No. As a matter of fact, we're in pretty good shape. That's why I was able to do it so fast. Just take a look at that.
Not bad. Matter of fact, Buchanan Enterprises is looking damn good, considering the circumstances. And once I'm at the helm, we will double these bottom line profits.
Well, I'll drink to that. As a matter of fact, why don't we just have a little toast? To the good news and to you being back in the saddle again.
Aren't you joining me?
Yeah, sure.
Well, here, take this. I'll pour another one.
No, you know what? You know what? Here. Ever since I got back from Europe, my drink has been single malt scotch.
I don't remember you mentioning that.
Come on, Asa, we've had this discussion before.
So I forgot.
Well, here's to you and me working together and to bigger and better profits.
Thanks a lot, Rob. I really enjoy having two men run out on me in the same day. Lucy wrote a note. Melinda, had to get back to land. You see you there. John, War and Peace it's not.
Did you ask what time he checked out?
No, of course I didn't think of it. I was so upset about this stupid thing. I couldn't think of anything else. I did notice, though, that he was very upset that when the beautiful client of his was there.
Well, he's got to be with her. That's the only thing that makes sense.
If it makes sense to you, could you please explain it to me?
I wish I had time, but I don't. If I can just get packed quickly enough, I can catch the last Concorde back. I've got to stop Joanna before she leaves.
Well, who's Joanna? Stop her doing what? Rob! Oh, I hate days like this.
Hi. I thought you were out of town.
Yeah, well, it was a short trip.
Ah, well, next time you decide to take a trip, can I please have some advance notice? Or at least leave me a number where I can get a hold of you?
I'm sorry, I should have told you. I should have called. I apologize.
All right. This time you're forgiven. So, was your trip a success? Was it lawyer business? PI business? Go
Cassie,
on, have a seat.
there's someone I want you to meet.
Hello, Cassie. I'm Joanna, Robert's fiancée.